So one question that I get all the time is, Sam, if I wanted to build something using the Google AI Studio, how exactly am I going to be able to monetize it in the most simplistic way? And to be honest with you, there's a few different options that are out there, but one of the most straightforward methods is to monetize it using someone else's products. Now you're probably thinking, Sam, how exactly does that work? Well, let me show you exactly how this works using a real life example. If I just jump over to this web app over here, this is a perfect example as to how all of this works and what you're capable of doing yourself. So this is a website that has a utility, also known as a web app. Essentially, the way that it works is that people can go onto it for completely free, copy and paste the URL for any Shopify website out there for them to find out exactly what theme that website is using. This is something that I've used myself many times as a Shopify seller. But what's interesting about web apps just like this is that they're very simple when it comes to building them. Secondly, they're not charging anyone a penny when it comes to using it, but yet they've been able to monetize it because they've partnered up with Shopify, which means that they're going to be able to earn something called a commission. And this has been done in a strategic way. If we just take a look at the notification bar, if a user was to click into this free trial link, it's going to take them directly to Shopify. And of course, if someone signs up to this, the person that owns this web app is going to earn a commission. Another strategic way that this is done is when someone enters in a URL and searches for a theme. So let me just do that right now. I'm going to do it with this site over here. So this is a site that sells digital planners. I'm only using this one because it's built using Shopify. We can see that in the bottom right hand corner. So I'm just going to copy the URL, paste it in there just like that, and click on detect theme. And instantly within a couple seconds, it's come back and it's letting me know that this digital planner site has been built using the broadcast theme on Shopify. And again, the user is prompted to get this theme by clicking on this link, which of course is going to direct them back to Shopify. So yeah, pretty straightforward web app. I'm sure that you get the point as to how it works. Something like this takes maybe a weekend for you to build. You're going to be able to get it up and running. Make sure that it's centered around solving a particular problem. And then from there, you're going to be able to integrate an existing popular product so that when someone uses your web app, they're going to be directed to that for you to earn a commission. And of course, there's no guarantees when it comes to building something like this. And it may not even be the best way to monetize your app depending on the niche of your app, the type of customers you have, so on and so forth. I'm only showing it to you just so that you have an idea of what other people are doing. And with the steps that I'm going to break down in this video, you're going to be able to tailor things in your own unique way. Now, one of the first steps that you need to take is, of course, decide on what web app you're going to build using the Google AI Studio. And if you are looking to try this particular strategy of monetizing in this way, of course, the best thing for you to do is to find the company that you're going to partner up with. And the way that I like to do it is by going over to this marketplace over here called PartnerStack. Now, PartnerStack has hundreds of different software related companies that you can sign up to. So let me just log into my account and show you exactly what it looks like. Okay, so it's going to be within here that you're going to be able to discover your partnerships. Now, it's very important to make sure that whatever partnership you go with, whatever software you want to promote, it relates to the web app that you're going to build using the Google AI Studio. So there's all of these different options. There's all of these different categories. We've got accounting, artificial intelligence, we've got content management, so on and so forth. But if I just come over here to the trending section, straight away, I can see ManyChat. This is something that I personally use myself with all of the different Instagram accounts that I'm running. I've got a lot of experience when it comes to using it, and I believe that it could be a good fit if people are actually interested in it. Now, for those of you that's not really sure of exactly what ManyChat is, it just helps you automate your DMs. Whenever you get a DM to your Instagram account, you're going to be able to convert that person or send that person to a specific link. And all of that is done using ManyChat. It's a very popular tool. And I can also see that they're paying between 30 to 50% in recurring commissions. And recurring commissions means that when someone signs up today, you're going to be able to continuously keep getting a paycheck from ManyChat far into the future. So these are the key things that you want to think about when it comes to integrating a partnership with the web app that you're going to build. But let me just double check and make sure that it's definitely popular and people are searching for it right now on Google. So I'm just going to go over to Google Trends and I'm just going to type in ManyChat just like that and select this one. Yep, so I'm sure that we can all agree that ManyChat is definitely a popular company. A lot of people are searching for it right now on Google. So if I was to build a useful tool that people are going to get value from, and integrate it with ManyChat, I'm sure that I'm going to be able to get signups from it. Again, guys, everything I'm showing you is just an example. You're going to have to tailor this in your own way, in your own niche, depending on what you're trying to build. But now that I know that I'm going to go forward with ManyChat, the next thing that I need to do is figure out exactly what type of web app is going to work well with this particular company. And for me to figure that out, I can go over to this tool over here called Digital Maker AI. They've got this chat tool that you're going to be able to enter a prompt, have a conversation with it. But now what I'm going to do is just enter this prompt. I'm just going to say, I want to build a free web app that will be monetized by an affiliate link from ManyChat. Give me 10 ideas for highly searched web apps within the Instagram space that I can build for the purpose of promoting ManyChat to the users. So this is an example prompt that you can enter into Digital Maker AI, and you could just click on send. And what it should do is come back with a lot of good options that you can choose from when it comes to being able to build something valuable with the Google AI Studio. So we've got this Instagram hashtag generator, we've got the story templates, content planner, ideas that I wasn't necessarily thinking of. And one of the final tools in this list that stood out to me is this Instagram photo resizer. So what I'm going to do is just make sure that photo resizers again is being searched for on Google, because I'm going to be able to gauge the popularity of it. I'm just going to click into this, type in photo resizer, click on explore, change this to 2004 to present day, and also change this to worldwide. Yet once again, we can definitely see that there's a lot of interest for a photo resizer. And if I was to niche it down to an Instagram photo resizer, of course, it's got a high chance of succeeding. And just to make sure, I've just typed in Instagram photo resizer right there. And once again, it's a popular search term. So I've now got an idea of exactly which product I'm going to be promoting on my web app. I also know exactly what type of web app I'm going to build. The next thing that I now need to do is just go over to the Google AI Studio. And to find it, you're just going to go over to aistudio.google.com. That's the URL. And once you log into your account, this is the interface that you're going to see. And as long as you've got a Gmail email address, which I'm sure 99% of you watching this video already has, you're going to be able to use it for completely free, access it, very straightforward when it comes to being able to use it. All you need to do is just enter a prompt. The way that the AI Studio works is that it's powered directly by Gemini. So once you enter a prompt here, you give it all the information when it comes to telling it exactly what you want to build, how you want to build it, how you want it to look, how you want it to function. It's going to be able to come back with something that you're going to be able to make revisions to if you want to. And there's thousands of people out there that are already using the AI Studio when it comes to building so many different things. If we just go over here quickly before I go back to showing you how I would build this Instagram resizer tool and also integrate the affiliate link into it, I'm just going to click into browse the app library. So many people are building interactive things like games, they're building websites, they're building AI apps, they're building landing pages. There's so many different things that you can build with it. So it's always a good idea to go through this just so that you get an idea of the capabilities of the AI Studio. But if we just go back over to the prompt page, the thing that's good about using it is that if you just want to enter the prompt yourself, tell it all the details of how you want it to look, how you want it to function, you can definitely do that. But if you wanted assistance when it comes to using the best prompt possible, as you guys already know, if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you can go back over to Digital Maker AI. And this time, instead of using the AI chat tool, what you're going to do is click into Prompt Builder. You're going to see all of these different AI tools, but the one that we're working with today is, of course, Google AI Studio. So you're just going to select it like that, and you're going to go through these 6 different multiple choice questions. So I'm going to run through it super quick just so that you guys know exactly how this prompt builder tool works. So as you can see, it's going to ask me what type of web app do I want to build. There's all of these different options. I can't see image resizer here. So what I need to do is click on something else and just type in Instagram image resizer tool and then click on next. Who is this web app going to be for? I would say it's going to be for creators. So we're going to select that. What problem is this web app going to solve? In this box, you're going to be able to be as detailed as you want, but for now, I'm going to keep it simple and just say it will help solve the problem of uploading the incorrect size image to Instagram. Let's click on next. What should the user input for them to get results from my app? It's going to be images, of course. And what should the app show the user after they click continue? Again, it's going to be a cropped image and then click on next. The ideal color scheme, I would say that I want it to be similar to Instagram color scheme, just like that, and then click on generate prompt. Okay, perfect. So once again, the prompt builder has come back with a prompt super duper quick. So all you need to do if you're following along with what I'm doing is just click on copy full prompt, then head back over to the Google AI Studio. You're going to paste everything in there just like this. You can read through it if you want. You can make adjustments to the prompt if you want. But for now, I'm just going to click on build. And there we go. As you can see, the AI Studio is now coding all of the different files, all of the different logics, all of the different things that's going to go into this web app. So you don't need to know coding. You don't need to know anything like that. You just need to wait for it to complete what it's doing. It shouldn't take more than 2 minutes, 3 minutes, of course, depending on what you're trying to build. But as soon as it's done, it's going to come back with the first draft. That's going to be fully functional, but again, you can always make changes to it. So as soon as it's done, I'm going to be back straight away to show you the results. Okay guys, I'm back, and as we can see, everything has now been done. It only took about 45 seconds for it to build everything out. So here we have it. This is the tool that people are going to be able to use when it comes to resizing their Instagram images. So let me just make it full screen so we can get a better look. Okay, so I've kept it simple so far. I don't have a home page. I don't have anything like that. It's just a direct web app that people are going to go directly onto when it comes to dragging and dropping or uploading their images in this section for them to crop it for Instagram. So bear in mind that you can get a lot more advanced than this. You can add various different pages, various different features to it. I just want to show you the main point of today's video, which is how to integrate an affiliate link into something like this so that you can monetize your web app in a simplistic way. But now that I'm at this point, I'm going to test it out in a moment once I integrate the partnership with ManyChat. So to do that, I'm just going to go back over to PartnerStack. And I'd advise that whatever company that you're looking to partner with for your web app, you need to click into it and make sure that you fill out the application process. Now, I've already done that for ManyChat, but if I just show you an example of one that I've not signed up to yet, just so that you can see what the process is going to look like. I'm going to click into this random company, never used it before, but I'm just going to show it as an example. So on this page, it's going to show you the potential of what you can earn when it comes to people clicking into this particular company. So you can get all that information, but there is going to be an application process that you're going to need to fill out. Some companies are a lot more strict than other companies. So if one company says no, don't give up hope. You can always try another one, or you can even try the exact same one again. But this is going to be the general application that you're going to need to fill out. And then once you have filled it out and you've clicked on submit application, they should come back to you within a day, 2 days, 3 days, depending on the company. But again, I've already done this with ManyChat, so I'm just going to get my link. So it's going to be on this page where you're going to see links, and there's going to be different links depending on what the company offers. So in ManyChat's case, they offer a 3-month worth of it. They also offer 50% off. So you could pick whichever one is suitable for the audience that you believe that you're going to attract. But for now, I'm just going to focus on the most simple one, which is this one. And from there, what you need to do is just go back over to the Google AI Studio. I'm going to paste the link in there just like that. And I'm just going to add some instructions so that it knows exactly what it needs to do. I'm just going to say something along the lines of this. I'm not going to read it all out. You can pause it. I've just told the Google AI Studio that I want to add a notification bar at the top, similar to the website that I showed you at the start of this video. And I also want to add a notification once someone resizes their image, just letting them know that they can automate their Instagram DMs with ManyChat. So what we're going to do is just leave it like this and then click on enter. And instantly right there, we can see that the Google AI Studio is now editing all the files. So if you click into code, you're going to be able to see that over here. So shouldn't take too long. It's a very simple request. I believe it's already done. So let's click on the preview button. Okay, perfect. So straight away, I can see that the notification bar has been added. If I just make it full screen, I'm going to click into this link. Let's make sure that it works. Okay, so it's taken me directly to ManyChat right there. So it's definitely working. So all I now need to do is make sure that the actual app is working by uploading an image. And I'm going to use an actual image from my Instagram account. If you want to follow me, it's success.with.sam. So this is my Instagram account. Not too long ago, I posted a picture. Let's take this one over here. And I actually struggled to size it in the right way for Instagram. So I could have actually done with this tool if I had it. But what I'm going to do is just use this one. I'm just going to save it to my computer. So I'm just going to drag and drop it in there just like this. Okay, so far so good. I'd say that the interface looks professional, it looks clean. The person's going to be able to crop the image when it comes to a regular size post, a story post. There's different options and I can always add some more. But the most important things is the fact that the person is going to be able to actually download their image. So if I just click on download, yep. So right there, the download function definitely works. And it also has this notification pop up right here where the person is going to be able to see that they can automate their Instagram DMs and they can start a free trial. So if they click into this link, once again, it's going to take the user directly to ManyChat. So I'm sure you guys get the premise as to how all of this stuff works. You're going to be able to use the AI Studio when it comes to building as well as launching all of these different apps, integrating products and softwares that you don't have to build yourself. All you need to do is essentially act as a distribution channel for these different companies, and you're going to be able to, fingers crossed, maybe earn a commission. Again, there's no guarantees when it comes to doing any of this. You're still going to need a strong traffic source when it comes to being able to get users onto the app that you've built. There's countless different ways that you can bring awareness to the app that you've just built. There's going to be paid options, organic options. You can use things like meta ads. You can use Google search ads. You can post content on Instagram, YouTube. There's so many different ways. It's going to come down to consistency. I do have another video coming out real soon when it comes to how a beginner can build up a steady stream of traffic going to their web app in the most cheapest and consistent way possible. So be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss that video. But when it comes to making the app go live within the Google AI Studio, this is another reason why I like it. They've made this part super straightforward as well. Because once you're happy with everything, you've tested it out, you're ready to launch it, all you need to do is go to the top right-hand corner and you're going to see deploy app. Once you click that, you're going to be able to deploy your app. You're going to be given a temporary URL or a generic URL. So you're going to need to get a professional domain. You can buy it from GoDaddy. You can buy it directly from Google. I'm not going to spend too much time showing you how you can launch your app on the Google AI Studio because I recently made a video walking you through the entire process from A to Z. So if you want to watch that, I'm going to leave it at the top right there. Be sure to watch that straight after this because that video has helped out countless people. I get messages all the time about it because people that didn't know what the Google AI Studio was now have a firm understanding as to how they can use it, and they've already started using it when it comes to launching various different projects. Don't forget to check the links down below when it comes to all of the resources that we've spoken about today, including the Digital Maker AI Prompt Builder. But other than that, guys, I'm going to catch you on the next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.